Hey folks, Wrath coming in with a couple of videos, hopefully today. Forgive the hiatus. It's been a crazy vacation schedule for me. So on this video, I wanted to highlight really just the TLDR, the most important points that I find for the patch notes that were released this morning about the upcoming patch for tomorrow. And then I'm going to come up with a couple of videos about Leo and a summary of my account for the past year. So the first thing that I want to highlight about the patch notes is REZ is joining the roster for Awakenable Heroes. And boy, oh boy, I think he's going to be a turn meter manipulation beast. And what I mean by that is he's going to greatly enhance how heroes either gain energy or rage for you, but then also have the ability to take away from enemy units as well. So the first that he's getting is a new ultimate skill called Stimpack, and he's going to have the ability to inject an ally, restoring their energy to the max, as well as restoring HP equal to a percentage of REZ's max HP. So the more that an ally's energy is stored, the more that REZ's energy is spent, but a certain minimum cost is required. It is going to prioritize an ally in the same row. If none exists, it's going to prioritize an ally with the highest attack. This doesn't change. But what does change is there's going to be no more range restrictions. And this is huge. I don't know how many of you guys have been doing like Guild Hunt or maybe Endless Battles, and Dominique or somebody other like a assassin hero teleports out of the range and you can't juice the right character. So this change is amazing, and I'm actually looking very forward to it. Complementing that, so REZ used to provide attack speed to hero units that he would boost. Now, the talent effect is going to actually increase attack itself for a certain number of seconds, which is fantastic as well. So, really good change for his ultimate skill that's coming up, and as a free unit that you can get from the game shop, I think this is going to put him probably top 3 best support heroes in the game. Cool. The second thing that he's getting is called Self-Destruction Core as a new passive, whereby upon his death, REZ is going to explode on the spot, dealing damage to enemies around him. I don't think this is going to be a huge amount of DPS, but the most important is he's going to reduce the energy, doesn't say rage, but energy of heroes around him by 600. So that's full turn meter manipulation depletion, and then he's also going to restore energy to allies that are around that explosion. So again, lots of TM manip for allies and lots of TM manip for enemies. Second notable thing about the patch notes is there's going to be a new wishlist recruitment banner with Samael, Fiona, and Ampu. Really excited about Samael myself. He's Immortal 0 at this point in time, and definitely one of 2 characters that I want to take to Immortal 5, him being the first, and Claire being the second. The disappointing thing is that Fiona is going to be in the Giant Tower instead of him. I wish that we could double up for Samael in the Giant Tower, but apparently we're not going to. Further to that, they're going to be doing some more inter-operator server merges. So basically server ranges from 1 to 71 are going to be competing with each other now, and then you can see all the others, you know, 72 to 143. Similarly, they're doing things with EU. I think this helps, again, keep the game fresh, like I mentioned in a previous video, but it puts a bandage on the issue. It doesn't really resolve the focal point of what's happening. Further to that, the EE team has noticed that the passes that they have in game have been a great source of income and revenue generation for them. So now that they're introducing additional weekly passes that we can buy on top of the monthly, that we can buy on top of the yearly. It's just an additional level of money grab. I don't know if they're going to be worth it. I think the one that is might be appealing rather is the one called the gold one, where they're going to enable a very specific shop where you can buy certain things with diamonds there. For a lot of folks who have, 100,000 plus diamonds, that might be enticing. But for the general part, I would say, for folks that are trying to not spend as much, complete skip. And the last important thing from the patch notes that I think is very relevant is the bug fixes all the way here at the bottom, where it says Puranasaki's energy potion skill would no longer select summon as a target. So if you render in a summoner team, one of the main issues that you saw was, she'd juice a random deer from Sorvali that would get blown up, which didn't really help in any PvP or PvE setting. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my take on the current patch notes. I'll see you on a second video coming out later today. Peace.